What's up, LinkedIn? Another video. So for this video, we are going to discuss the importance of silence and what is the meaning of silence and what is its purpose in the environment around us. And so the reason why I wanted to discuss this topic is because in the 21st century, we're always kind of connected to technology on almost a regular basis, and there never is really a moment where you can disconnect from all the expectations and so many things that you have to do. And ultimately, it's very important because especially for young people in the 21st century, we live such high expectation lives, and that's good. Don't get me wrong, it's very good. But one of the problems with this is that we don't have a moment in which we have silence, and ultimately, silence breeds perfection, because those moments are meant to give you breath to breathe. That's what silence is for. Silence is your natural meditation that happens. Meditation is internal locus of control. If you looked at my previous video, so I want to share the purpose, or I wanted to further define what the importance of silence really is. I mean, like, especially today. Today's been a lot more quieter than my other days. It can be a bit disconcerting at times, because things are so silent. And how do you make the most of your days when all your days appear to be going by so quickly? How do you and how do I make the most of our lives right here, right now on this earth, and make the most of who we are as people when we feel like we're not getting into the action? That's a great question. I don't know. I wish I knew the answer to that. But what I'm realizing, though, is that silence is a learned trait, and it allows you to appreciate, and it serves as a vacuum for your thoughts to dissipate. A lot of the things that we believe happen or are happening to us are merely illusions, like I say in my other video, the illusions of life. If you look at that video and examine it, I talk about that a lot. So, as a warrior, if you're a warrior like me, if you're a warrior and you're fighting and killing dragons, you need a moment to breathe. You need moments of silence. You need just absolute silence. It's kind of like darkness. Darkness is there not to stifle your growth. It's meant to empower you, because it frees the mind. It declutters your own mind. Because so much so that it's kind of like a spring. If the spring is bouncing back and forth 24/7, 7 days a week, it's eventually going to break. You need to give it a moment to rest. Silence is your mental rest before sleep. Also in conversations as well. You might feel the pressure to obviously keep the conversation going, but those moments of pauses are there for a reason. You don't always need to say something. And that's the importance of silence. I think this is especially more pertinent of where I'm located at now, which is Moscow, Idaho. It's significantly different than San Jose. It can almost be off-putting how quiet it can get here. It's almost too quiet, and I don't like it. But It serves a purpose. So if you're a person that likes a lot of noise, you need to get comfortable with silence, quietness. It's soothing, or it can be either soothing or disconcerting, however, in what way by which you put value upon it. Yeah, I'm not really sure what more to say about this topic. I'm just saying I believe it has value. I don't quite understand what the value is, but my recommendation is for those that are in the more tech hubs, the one that I just left, I definitely recommend that you unplug from your technology, unplug from everything for a bit, and then see how you feel. Because being a person in this century is like unlike any other century you will probably ever live in, ever. I assure you. In this century, you can connect with any person you want in the world. You can make a business out of thin air. You can learn any language. You can do basically anything you want, within reason, of course. So, reflect upon what it is that you seek to do. And I don't know, but I do know that it serves a purpose. Hopefully I will discover that purpose as I continue this process of learning, this continual refinement process of personality and self. Thank you, LinkedIn and YouTube.